everybody, this is Marie and welcome to Marie's Chatty Tarot. And today we are going to talk about the Biden-Harris administration that put out the Smart Device Cybersecurity Labeling Program. So before we get started, for those interested, I am using today the Robin Wood Tarot deck. I thought it was a fitting deck for the topic we're about to get into. So a few days ago, last week, so today is Monday, July 24th, where I'm recording, hoping to post this in the next couple days. As you see in the thumbnail, the Biden-Harris administration, they are going to come out with this new policy where smart device are going to be they're going to be this labeling program for smart device. So smart device cybersecurity and labeling program to help U.S. Citizens better choose their smart devices. So apparently there's going to be this QR code that you're going to have to register through the FCC, and then it's going to help register you, and it's going to provide you with information on which device to use that will enhance protecting your data. But you know, it felt so funny. That information, that news came about, and they just breezed past it as if nothing had occurred. And as soon as I saw it, all my spidey sense were tingling, because it felt like it's another way where the people will register and they will willingly give their rights away, where the government can now censor you straight from the source, straight from your smart device, where you don't even have control over your settings. That's what it felt to me when I read the title. And the thing is, it didn't have a lot of details. When I started to read the body of the article, it didn't give me too many details about what it was about, what it was going to do, but that's what it kind of felt like it was, right? Very convoluted. You know, they say, oh yeah, it's for your health, for your safety, so we can protect you from cyber threats. Really? You know, who's the bigger threat? Who have the resources to attack your devices, if not the government? So again, felt very iffy, very weird. So let's see what this smart device cybersecurity labeling program is all about, right? Let's see what the cards wants to share about that. So let's see what the cards wants to share about the smart device cybersecurity labeling program, supposedly to help the people. Yeah, like we trust the science. 8 of Pentacles. First card, the Lovers situation. So for those who are new, I'm using the Katana sword spread, and this is 2 of Wands, recent past, present, the Moon. Ooh. Potential outcome, 2 of Swords, Page of Wands, clarification, Wheel of Fortune, clarification. Again, a lot of major arcana here, the Moon, the Lovers, Wheel of Fortune. Like I've said before, lately I've been seeing a lot of major arcana in my reading. It looks like there's a shift going on. And every time you see major arcana, things are happening either as we speak or in the vicinity. It's not going to take years or months. It's unfolding right before our eyes kind of thing, right? So we asked for what's that smart device cybersecurity and labeling program is all about. So it looks like Eight of Pentacles is about working hard at something, trying to present something, perfecting one's ability. But here it feels like a group of people is really working hard at presenting a scenario, presenting evidence. They're trying to communicate. The lover is about communication. Lover is about choices. What rules the lovers is Gemini. It's an air sign. It's communication and choices as well. So here they want to communicate to us, you know, it's a type of insanity, because the moon card is right here in the middle, also represent things are not being too clear. It's also highlighting dysfunction. It's also highlighting things that are not too clear. It can be a secret as well, true, but here they really want you, so you know, the moon is ruled by the moon. Obviously it's emotion, it's like lunatic kind of thing, energy going on. So what's coming across is a group of people is really working hard at communicating the lunacy with this card, the moon card, you know, this convoluted kind of way of presenting things for the people. So they're presenting it that is going to help the people, but it's very convoluted, it's very, you know, nebulous, it's very dark, it's not really clear to what it's about, and it's not, every time you see a dark, it's not, you know, you have to proceed with cautious. You have to look at it with discernment kind of eye kind of thing. So in the past, two of Wands. So in the past, Two of Wands. Wands is about shifting energy, motivation. It's about starting a new journey. So there's been a shift, and also obviously duality. So every time you see Wands, shifting energy, shifting philosophy, motivation, passion, all of that, and it's about also about, from a safe distance, really analyzing, really looking ahead, what's really happening. So a lot of people have been paying attention that something is not jiving right with Go Brendan, let's go Brendan administration. They, from a safe distance, people are really paying attention to their new programs that they're trying to embark, right? And usually when you look at another horizon, it's as if, you know, you're in a relationship, you're in a marriage, you know, so-called stability, committed relationship, but you're still looking out to see if there's something better out there kind of feel. So this is what a lot of people are feeling about the Biden-Harris administration. You know, they're in a relationship, they're in a committed relationship, you know, we're stuck with him right now, right? But we're still looking and see if there's something better out there. That's the feel, that's the energy with the Two of Wands. And so yeah, things are not too clear. So here again, they're giving people the choice. So all of this is being done so people could really pay attention to how murky these people are, their lunacy, and also giving you a choice to make here. Again, duality. There's a theme here, right? The recent past, the Two of Wands, shifting energy. Here, the Two of Swords. So sword is about truth, word, information. It's harsh, right? Two truths are clashing with one another, right? And you're going to have to make a decision. You're going to have to pick a path at one point, for good or evil. You're going to have to make a choice, right? And whatever that choice is going to take you on a new journey, a new beginning. There's a shift either way that's happening. And usually, Page of Wands is very, very charismatic. But here is a new beginning, a new shift in energy. Small. It's like a little pivot. A lot of people are going to start to warm up, like literally, to what's happening, to, you know, the lunacy of it all, to the convoluted ways that they're using the law to their advantage, you know, all of that dark and murky stuff that they've been doing, right? And all of this is gonna kind of trigger Wheel of Fortune, a change of fortune. Uh, Not for the good. It's gonna shifting like drastically. So that's pretty interesting. And I'm taking 2 cards just to get more clarification. So the 10 of Pentacle, usually when I see 10th of Pentacle, is a completion of sort for a group, for a nation. It also can be like financial crash as well, and all of the above. But here is like 10 of Pentacle is like it's like we're gonna be there's gonna be like a big shift for the population as a whole, the nation. And that shift, that ending, what's gonna drive it is emotionally people are just gonna be fed up. The Knight of Cups, the Knight, what moves the cup is they're emotionally driven. It's their emotion that rules them. And what's that emotion? The anger, the inflation, the high interest rate, repos, foreclosures, all of that is gonna ride the wave, right? So it's interesting. This is like kind of like one more drop in the bucket that's gonna overflow the vase, so to speak, right? Or that one grain of sand that's gonna create that one more grain of sand that's gonna create that snow, that sandstorm kind of thing. It's like one added effect that's really gonna add to agitate the people, to move them, because it's really showing people, shifting people's consciousness, because again, this is about breakdown. It's about ending for a particular group of people, and they're just gonna completely lose faith, confidence. Once you lose confidence with everything that particular administration represents, you're just gonna want to shift away from this whole thing, like run away on emotional level kind of energy. So wow, that interesting. So I guess the last question to ask is, this thing gonna take hold? That smart device cybersecurity labeling program, is it gonna take root, right? Because if it does happen, it's not gonna bode well, right? It's another way of censoring people, but from the source it feels like. So what is this smart device cybersecurity labeling program, is it gonna take hold? Is it gonna take place? Is it gonna happen? Is it gonna take root? Is it gonna take root? So first card is Ace. Oh wow. Ace of Swords, Eight of Cups, Four of Swords in the recent past, Ace of Cups, good Lord, and Page of Swords, potential outcome, 10 of Swords, clarification, and 9 of Swords, clarification. So we ask, is this program, this smart device cybersecurity and labeling program, is going to take hold? So they're going to say, the first card kind of answer some of the question. Ace of Swords means yes, And we see it twice, ace, two aces. So yes, they are not only putting it in place, they're trying to implement it, trying to give birth to this particular program. So yeah, they're very gung-ho about it. But situation, it looks like it's not gonna stay for long. So it's gonna make an appearance. They're gonna try to make it to a big splash kind of thing. They're really gonna try to give birth to it. So the idea is there. They're really trying to imprint it upon people's consciousness, spread it far and wide for everybody to hear, right? Be aware of, because you're trying to, tell you before they implement kind of thing, right? Ace of Cups is about giving birth to something, about fertility, delivery, emotional, whatever, all of that, the above. So yeah, they're gonna try to really, uh, uh, how they do. They use your emotion against you as a weapon. They're gonna overflow it. Oh yeah, this is for your security, to protect your data. We don't want your your devices to be attacked. Who's gonna do the attacking? Them, clearly. I mean, they're really gonna overflow it. They're gonna oversell it to people, but it's not. It's gonna be short-lived, because this is a minor arcana. This is the Eight of Cups. You see this person who's going on the journey, who's leaving everything that he's attached to behind. People, this is the last of their problems. This is the last. They're not attached to this. This is like, no, whatever, not care. Oh, potential outcome. Page of Sword. So Page of Sword, gossip, innuendo, and Page is a message, and also that new beginning, really, truly, and whatever message, it's not gonna be a great message, right? It's not gonna be a fun message to hear. It's not gonna be what I guess probably they expected it's gonna happen. So this apparently is gonna be dead underwater pretty quickly. There's gonna be a lot of hiccups. It appears in that ten of swords here. Oh, that's a death card for sure, and it's right here underneath the. So the idea is gonna come out as a blast, but it's gonna quickly be short-lived. Good Lord, it's not gonna take root. It's not gonna take hold, and uh, basically don't be too worried about this. Don't lose sleep over this, because it's not dead underwater kind of thing. But they wanted to put the information out there so you can see, experience, because swords is harsh. It's not a kind element. The wind can be very biting, right? It really can really, like, awake you, because swords choose words, information, and the information, when it comes out, or the way it's gonna come out, it's not gonna be productive or to the agenda, or it's not gonna help them in any way, because this thing is dead underwater with that Ten of Swords. It's death. So, oh yeah, that's another way of looking at death, right? Beginning and ending. Happening, not happening. Beginning, ending, beginning. Okay, whatever. But you get the gist. So again, outcome. Gossip and innuendo around this is basically for people to be aware. It's pages about messages. Messenger, they want you to see their tactic. They want you to be aware what's going on. Spiritual awakening. It's all, the devil's in the detail, I'm telling you. And again, it's not happening. So they're gonna put it out there to stress people, to worry people, but don't take too much stock into it. And so yeah, they're gonna be just trying to use some underhanded tactic, but at this point, people have been getting awake, because the Nine of Pentacles is about sovereignty. People are going to be using their discernment, and people are not going to drink the Kool-Aid anymore. Pentacle deals with facts, truth, information, being authentic, being sovereign, using your own discernment. So yeah, they're going to be using some underhanded tactic to try to push it as hard as they can. Maybe some weird legal jungle, so you can push it through into the courts, but it's yeah, doesn't look like it's going to go any very far, because it's not going to be popular either. So okay, so thank you guys for sticking with me to the end of this video. That was pretty interesting. That was a pretty cool and interesting read. It's always good to be vigilant about some of those flyby policies that they're trying to pass through, just to keep an eye on what's going on. So I appreciate all my new subscribers, my current subscribers. You guys have been awesome on Rumble, BitChute, and YouTube. I have no words. I am grateful for having you know, folks like you that are open to hearing insights, right? We don't know what we don't know, and we're navigating through the darks right now, and it's good to just have friends along the way. Thank you guys. I appreciate you, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.